Good morning. Today we have Cecilia Castillo that's going to talk to us about introduction to real estate, social media marketing for real estate.
Yes.
Social media marketing for real estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea here is to give you examples of what you can do with social media, but also kind of explain strategy a little bit, rather than just posting just for the sake of it. Where's this stuff? Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna see is why social media matters in real estate. We're gonna take a look at platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, what to post and when, easy tools for creating and scheduling content, and quick tips. Now, this is just gonna be like an overview of everything. If you want to go deeper into any of these things, you can schedule a meeting with me, and then I can help you one-to-one. Okay, 98% of home buyers start online. There is this thing more and more that if you don't have digital literacy, you're gonna get left behind. Yeah, and it's not just for real estate, like just for documents that you have to fill out online, for government, like whatever it is. There are classes of digital literacy. So you do have to understand that if you have a business in real estate, you need to be online, period. There's no way around it, I don't think, at this point. It builds trust, visibility, and brand recognition, great for referrals and keeping past players engaged. It's this, like, I've heard that agents spend thousands and thousands of dollars sending mailers for, sponsoring events, et cetera, et cetera. Digital marketing is a cheap way of doing marketing because you can do it yourself, basically. And you would only be paying, if anything, for ads. And
You
probably
reach a lot more people.
you reach a
for a
lot more
fraction of the
people.
price.
That's very true. That's very true. Because you can target your track, for example, just with the zip code, and Facebook will make sure to show that specific ad to that specific zip code. So it's convenient.
So what does that mean if you're targeting that to specific zip code that they're going to see that? How do they see it?
So when you set up an ad, basically you have like a little, because it's housing, you cannot determine a lot of demographics because that is unethical. So the only thing you can do is set up a perimeter list. So you have a radius, you can either do a radius, if you have a client list, you can upload it, and if they have Facebook accounts, they will be targeted. But if you don't do that, then you can just do zip codes. So you can, like, my zip code is 92708, that's Fountain Valley. So and then it goes like, okay, 92708, and then set up a radius of like 20 miles. So all of the people that have Facebook accounts that are in, you can also set up interest, like they're looking for homes or they're interested in remodeling, et cetera, your ad will be shown.
How does the system know that they're interested in those things?
Just that's
Based on what you're clicking?
Yeah, that's just their algorithm, where like they can figure out like, oh, this person would be interested in this.
So does that mean that if they have their Facebook open and they just scroll through it, your ad's
gonna pop up? And the thing is, you can also have a very good idea of how your ad is performing. Because while it's running, you can go to the back end of your account, of your profile, and then you can see like, oh, your ad has had this many clicks, and it has had this reach in this area, and the people that have clicked on it are this age. So it gives you insights, and then you can act accordingly. Please feel free to interrupt me whenever. Okay. So where to post? Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok are the main ones right now. I mean, there are a lot of them, but like the main ones, oh my God, I forgot the word, but like the main ones are Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The strength of Facebook is local visibility and community. It's best for listing posts, reviews, lives. Instagram is visual storytelling. Behind the scenes, real success story behind the scenes. If you have an open house and like good morning, I'm here at Santa Carlotta Street, blah, 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 I'm having an open house, please come join, we have muffins, right? Or success stories, you meeting with your client and, shaking hands because you just drove a close transaction. TikToks, there's a lot of viral potential, authenticity, because it's kind of very organic, you have to be there talking, and they're very fast. Quick tips, market facts, fun skits. If you're comfortable with videos, Instagram and TikTok are the thing for you. This to me is the most important thing. Know your audience. Who are you talking to? Step one, the first in any successful social media strategy is finding and understanding your audience. In real estate, the audience can vary widely depending on your farm location. So I always give this example for like people that live in Lake Forest or Costa Castle. They're probably looking for downstairs. They have humongous houses, their kids probably just left. So you're not gonna talk about how to get pre-approved. Maybe you talk about getting pre-approvals in Costa Mesa or probably Tustin. Or, you would have to do a little bit of research, but you need to figure out what you're saying. And to what, because if you're talking to people in, there are millennials that mainly live in Tustin and Costa Mesa, but you're delivering flyers in Costa de Casa, there's no connection there. Step three, once you know who they are, where they live, and what they're into, you can start creating content that resonates. Gather information. Age, and you can also, when you do this research and this benchmarking or what other people are doing, etc., you can do all of this online, and you don't need to go anywhere. You just need your computer.
How do you find information on the demographics for the type of audience?
I honestly just go on Google and start looking for things, and I look for reliable sources. And then I also, honestly, I use artificial intelligence. So those combined, you can have a pretty good idea. I'm not telling you like I need you to know the stats of everything, just to have an idea of, you also probably walk in that neighborhood, you also know what kind of people live there. Age and life stage, different age groups have different housing needs. Younger adults might be looking for starter homes while older adults need downsize, just what I said. Income levels, this determines the type of properties people can afford. Occupation and employment trends, home ownership and versus rental rates. Some areas may have higher rates of home ownership, while others may have more renters. I know Mary Walk, the lady that does title for us, who's super nice, can help you figure out, like, you know what, most people in this area you just chose are renting. So I don't know if you want to invest, or maybe you want to invest some of your marketing money there. It depends on your goals. Cultural and ethnic communities, I'm Mexican. So probably I would feel, and people would feel more comfortable speaking Spanish because, that's my mother tongue. But maybe if you're Chinese or you're Indian, or I don't care, you can also find tracks that are probably more friendly towards what you're selling. I don't know. Local amenities and services, the availability of amenities like schools, parks, shopping centers, and public transport can greatly influence real decisions. So if you're talking to families, maybe Irvine is a good idea because this is a planned city. So they have really a good school district, parks, dog parks, etc. So yes, demographics, location, interests, and your client's goals. Now, I did this like a while ago, and I'm never gonna take it away because I think it's basic. So where are these generations? Like, what are they into? Generation C, 97 to 12. I don't think these people you want to talk to right now because, they're probably not going to buy any house. Probably they're renting already, but they're in TikTok and Instagram. Millennials are entering the market, and they're going to be the main buyers for the next years to come. They are on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Generation X, Facebook and X, baby boomers, Facebook. Baby boomers are big on Facebook. So if you're planning to target a community that has baby boomers, you live on Facebook, basically. The silent generation, you see also Facebook. So what are they into? Generation Z are interested in technology and innovation, social justice, activism, creative expression, gaming and interactive media and educational content. Now, how did that translate to real estate and content, right? Well, maybe these people, I read here, gaming and interactive media, a lot of these people, I see a lot of these 3-level homes in Costa Mesa. And they have like a little office downstairs. I've seen people that are looking for rooms specifically for gaming, let's say, or they want their office there because a lot of millennials or Generation Z are looking to work remote. So maybe you want to help these people find houses that have an extra room. So you can see what characteristics, like again, baby boomers are looking to downsize, right? Millennials, career development, so probably also Irvine is a good idea because you have a lot of companies here. Health and wellness, travel and experiences, sustainable living and parenting. Generation X, work-life balance, financial security, home improvement, health and wellness, nostalgia for the 80s and 90s. Baby boomers, retirement planning, travel and leisure, grandparenting, health and aging, local community and social events. So you can like, depending on their hobbies, you can figure out your content.
And also for baby boomers, going from a 2-story house to 1-story.
Yeah. Maintenance,
Yeah.
how much do they
It's a
spend?
little harder, it's getting a little harder walking up and down the stairs.
Yeah, I have, my parents are boomers, and I am honestly worried, because we have cement stairs. If my dad falls, so yeah, it is a concern. Hi, hello. So content, about what? You can showcase local listings.
I think it was a,
Yeah.
it's a silent generation,
Yes,
previous, what does that mean?
so they're born between 1928 and
Yeah,
1945.
why do you call it silent generation?
I don't necessarily know where they call it that, but they're just,
Just a name for all the different generations.
Yeah, I know that, but some are baby boomer and all that. I understand
yeah,
that,
but silent generation. I will get back to you on that one. I don't know why they call it that, honestly.
This is interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I will ask ChatGPT. Okay, content about what? You can showcase local listings. If you're a new agent, you can use our offices listings. Don't use other offices listings because you need consent for this. Market updates, provide insights on the Orange County market trends. OCAR, you can use also artificial intelligence with OCAR. They have they have posts that you can just steal from them, and they have the market update for every month. Neighborhood spotlights feature local communities, amenities, and hidden gems. Like if you are working here in Irvine, maybe you want to do a little showcase on what's this, Woodbridge, or give me
Nice spot.
et cetera, et cetera. Client testimonials, if you have a Google My Business account, which if you don't, I recommend you have one. People can post reviews there. It's basically is it cold in here? Is it just me? It's me.
a little bit.
Okay, it's fine. We need to wake up. Post reviews and stories from satisfied clients. So if you have a Google My Business, they can post reviews there. Tips and advice, offer home buying, selling tips. At the end of the day, you are a consultant. So people look for your advice. So you better know what you're talking about, and you want to tell people, hey, have you heard about Prop 19? Hey, have you heard about, help me out here, Carlos. Have you heard about interest rates, about what the Fed is gonna do, et cetera, et cetera. Personal branding, show your daily life as a realtor, share behind the scenes of your workday. If you're only posting what the Fed said and listings, I'm bored. I want puppies. I want to know what you're doing. Do you have kids? I mean, also, if you feel comfortable sharing this information. But like, I want to see that you're in the community that you're saying you're working at, you know? So
That you're a human, you're not a robot.
exactly, maybe, well, how do I know that you're not AI? Community involvement. There, a lot of these places here have HOAs and they have events every month. Maybe you can sponsor something. Just, we have a real estate agent here, Shweta, who just goes and has coffee and gives coffee out for her neighborhood, right? She just stands in parks or whatever. And you have your badge and business, hey, how are you, good morning. Success stories, celebrate milestone like closing deals, etc. There are agents that at the end of every transaction, they give out like a little
Get basket or
gift
something.
Yes,
basket, etc., etc. That's a nice moment, and then you can take pictures, and that shows that you care, right? I should post how often. In managing your social media presence, remember that consistency is key. Nothing looks worse than having a social media account and then going and looking for that person and seeing that their last post was September 25, 2021. You need consistency. If you're gonna go, you don't have to have social media. You can do all the things online. But if you do social media, just be consistent. So Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok active times change a lot. So you really have to be measuring that type of thing. This is what I do. I post in the morning and I post 3 times a day, 3 times a week. That's what I ask people to do. I'm not asking you to post every day. I'm not asking you to post twice a day. I'm gonna post 3 days a week, and you have a calendar where you know where you're gonna post, because I also don't want you to waste time thinking, what am I gonna post? That's not your job. That's not your job as a real estate agent. This is a marketing channel. This is not your whole professional thing. So you can't spend a lot of time. So the best times to post in general. Facebook, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on weekdays. Instagram, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. TikTok's evenings or weekends. So TikTok is very telling here because TikTok is evenings and weekends because that's when kids can access internet. That's funny. Okay. Why use AI for content creation? A lot of people are against AI. Don't be. You're going to get left behind. Use it as much as you can. It's your assistant. It really is. Okay. It saves you time. AI can quickly generate high quality content, freeing you to focus on client relationships and growing your business, which is your goal. Consistency. I just want to say, digital marketing is important, but more and more, because there's a lot of content online, you need to be a people person. Because it's the amount of content that is out there is so much, it's very hard to get people's attention. So this is just a tiny thing in your business model. What I would recommend a lot is be a people person. Go to meetings, if there's an HOA meeting, go there and try to communicate. Because it's getting harder. Like there are 500 new real estate agents every week in California. Every week. So the amount of work you have to do is humongous. AI helps you scale it, but everyone's doing the same thing. So you need to showcase your personality. You need to meet people, right? Okay. I know this is not digital marketing, but it's good advice. Saves time, consistency, personalization. AI can tailor content to specific audiences, increasing engagement and conversions. What does this mean? So when I say, give me tips for sellers, it's very broad. Sellers where, right? Give me tips for sellers in Orange County, specifically in Dana Point, and do a little research. Boom, it's gonna give you have to double check this information because ChatGPT does hallucinate. They call it a hallucination, and they'll just give you information that is neither here nor there. And you're like, oh my God, I didn't know this. It's not true. So double check everything. But then you're gonna have a very good idea what to put. Scalability, whether you need 1 post or hundreds, AI can scale your content needs without sacrifice. This is what I'm saying. Everybody's scaling.
So you're saying you could go to ChatGPT or an AI and say, create me 15 posts for this month on seller tips.
100%. So
And
like,
separate them so I can post them also.
yeah. So here, for example, I said, So we're gonna have, this is an idea for a calendar, right? So you have Sunday, in this case, I'm posting Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So on Thursdays, I have home selling tips 1 week. The second week, I have home buying tips. The third week, again, selling tips, so I go to ChatGPT as I need 2 posts, different posts for selling real estate in Dana Point, and 2 buying tip posts for Dana Point specifically. And it'll develop those posts. You will have to create the graphic. That's what Canva is for. We'll get to that in a second. But you will have the text for it, right? And it also can give you ideas for the graph. Like, you can truly ask anything out of ChatGPT and it'll give you an idea.
Hey, Cecilia.
Oh, God.
Yes, good
Did I
morning.
scare you? Do you need a premium account for that, or like the free?
If you want to upload information, if you want to upload let's say that you will have a new listing and you want a listing description and you want a ChatGPT to look at the pictures. To upload information, you do need a premium account, and I believe it's around $20.
Gotcha.
If you do not want to upload information and you're just asking things, you do not need a premium anything.
Okay,
Yeah?
sounds good.
You can tell it all the features, like
Yeah.
3 bedrooms, 2 baths, blah, 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 write me a beautiful description
Yeah.
for my MLS listing.
Uh-huh.
And it'll write a freaking phenomenal
Yeah.
description on your property that you can use.
Yeah. Was that Sam? Who's that?
Shrill.
Shrill.
Okay. Hi, Shrill.
Hi.
Artificial intelligence as a tool in 3 steps. Okay, step 1, choose an AI tool. There are a billion, but my recommendation is to choose ChatGPT. ChatGPT was created by OpenAI, and most of the code that other companies use is from OpenAI. So it's basically everything is based on ChatGPT. So I would use ChatGPT. You have Canva. This I use for graphics, or Jasper AI. These platforms are user-friendly and guide you through content creation. If you don't know how to use any of this, schedule a meeting with me. I will help you with these ideas. Step 2, provide simple instruction prompts. There are classes now, like college level, to engineer prompts. So engineering prompts is the main thing you need to learn to use artificial intelligence. There are tutorials, but basically just have good, not necessarily even good grammar, just try to summarize it the best you can, because you will get the results you're looking for. This is an example. Create a post about a new listing in Orange County. You will obviously give them the 3-bed, 2 bathrooms, 1,300 square feet. If you have, like, it's remodeled all the way through, no metal roofs, et cetera, and it'll create, you can do like, it features this and this and that, and it'll create something amazing. If you don't like it, you can say, oh, shorten it or make it more casual. You can,
Or more professional.
You can change the tone depending on what it gives you. Generate a neighborhood spotlight for Laguna Beach. Example 3, write a client testimonial post for a happy home buyer. I mean, don't do that one, because this
Imagine if you could do that in real life, they'll tell someone, hey, you're speaking too professional, I want you to just casual it down a little bit, so I can, or vice versa, right?
Step 3, customize and post. Review the AI generated content, always double check. Make any necessary tweaks to match your style. Post directly to Facebook or Instagram, okay? Okay. Quick growth tips. Grow your following organically. Be consistent. Consistency is key. Also try, when you generate content, is, would I watch this? Would I read this? Is this, like, maybe you went to an open house and somebody asked you something, you were like, oh, that's an interesting idea. Like, what does, what was your question about the silent generation? Make a post like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Just find things that people would find.
I just saw this video on YouTube on why Japanese people make crazy commercials, like crazy, like they might be selling coffee and they have Robert De Niro playing basketball with, they're just insane. And what they were saying is that commercials in Japan are everywhere. Everywhere you walk, ad. So they had to go crazy creative to get people's attention. Scalability with AI is forcing people to do that. Because there's so much I use AI for everything. The amount of things I can do compared to 3 years ago is insane. So the things that are getting poured into online are crazy. So, try to be as interesting as you can. Use location and niche hashtags. So hashtags are good ways for social platforms to group content. It's also helpful for people to find content. So if I want to see what's happening in Irvine, what I do is I go to Instagram and on the search bar I type Irvine, and it has a tab there that says hashtags. If I click on hashtags, it's going to show me everything anyone has posted with the hashtag Irvine. So imagine if I have the hashtag open house, hashtag, et cetera, but also when you type the hashtag, it tells you it's been used 3 million times. Imagine how hard it will be for anyone to find that specific post if there's 3 million. But maybe open house Irvine. You can be specific. That's what it means to have niche hashtag that you can use. Location, you also need a branded hashtag. I know you are Joanna V Realtor, so your hashtag, your branded hashtag would be hashtag Joanna V Realtor. So after, like, let's say 3 months of content that you've posted, if I go to even Google and I write Joanna V Realtor, all of that content will come. So again, also this is important. So she is Joanna V Realtor. She also bought her domain, Joanna V Realtor, right? You want everything to be Joanna V Realtor. So if I go to Google and write Joanna V Realtor, all of this content from all of the platforms will come up. Because if I'm on LinkedIn, Joanna Velarde Realty or whatever, real estate group, and then on Instagram and Joanna V Realtor, they're two different people. Online, you're two different people. So it is important to have consistency in that way.
Cecilia, we cannot consider this as a group, right?
You can be a group. You cannot be realty or real estate.
Reality or real estate, but it can be a group.
Yes.
It has to have your last name. As long as it has your last name. You can do real estate group or realty group or anything with a group.
With a group.
With the group.
Otherwise, people would think you're a brokerage.
Yeah.
Or team.
That's
Yeah.
what I was.
Final takeaways. You don't need to be perfect, just present. Start with one platform, batch content to save time. Again, I'm going to give you an example of how I do it so you can see how you can do batch content. I don't want you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thinking, what am I going to do? My idea is that you sit on a Saturday or a Sunday, maybe you're holding an open house. It's a little, like, going here, I'm going to work on my things. Because you can plan this, you can schedule it, and then the rest of the week is done. And you don't have to worry. And then Tuesday at 9 a.m., that post that you schedule on Sunday will be posted. Show your personality. People buy from people. This is very important. Stay active and watch your brand grow. Okay, so I'm gonna, normally this, can I send you this?
Yeah.
Because I put links here that I use, just in general. So like local real estate associations, OCAR. The OCAR one is where you can get the market updates. The local news outlets that I use, Forest, Mortgage News Dailies and Feedly. Real estate blogs, sometimes I use Keeping Current Matters a lot. They have a blog, I'm actually gonna show you.
Wait, Cecilia, don't change it.
Yeah. Coldwell Banker, local events and listing websites, CVPP listings you can use if you don't have listings.
Eventbrite, Facebook, look what's happening in your community. User-generated content, past clients, community neighbors. Artificial intelligence, I use ChatGPT, and hashtag, best hashtags so you can have an idea. Canva, I recommend fully. It's, I believe, $13 a month. But you can create your posts, you can create your flyers, you can create your presentations, you can create your ads, you can create, maybe you have another business and you create and you do, I don't care, you can do it there, reels, videos, they have everything. CapCut and captions, I would recommend more CapCut. CapCut is a video editing tool. It's very user friendly. If you are interested in doing videos, I would use CapCut. I believe you have to pay in order to use the more advanced features, but it's completely worth it to my.
So in this app, if we cut the video, we can reuse that. So like if you wanted to cut the video.
Yes, you can edit as much as
As
you
much
want.
as-
You can put automatic captions. It has a lot of
A lot
things.
of
You
things,
can do a little aesthetic surgery.
Hmm.
You can do a lot of things. Automated posting, business manager on Facebook, the Meta Suite. Facebook owns Instagram, so once you go into Meta Business Suite, you can handle all of those channels together. Okay, I believe there's more. I'm sorry, I don't know what I did. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Consider this. This is the journey of a buyer. But also you can, kind of translate it to sellers as well. They're looking, where do they start? Google results, social media, online advertising. So you're thinking that your clients start there. How can you find them there? Google results, then you have a Google My Business account. Google My Business is basically your, what did people use before? White,
Yelp. or
no,
White
no,
Pages.
the white pages. That's your Google My Business. Social media, who is this lady? Where does she work? Online advertising, maybe you're running ads on Facebook or Instagram. What they are considering, like once they have, there's like a, I can see, okay. Once they find you, what they are considering, they're gonna check your real estate website. Do you have one? How does it look? Do you have reviews, testimonials? Now, especially if I'm a millennial, I do not go to a restaurant. I do not go to a business, because what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna read reviews. If I wanna go to an Italian restaurant, I go to Yelp, and I go like, are they good prices? Is there good service? Is it good? The same thing for like probably the most important decision anyone's gonna make in their life, just buying or selling a home.
Yeah, but speaking of the Yelp, I didn't really choose it's my case. How many, stars they have and things like that, because sometimes the owner of the friends, bunch of people can put it on the Yelp, hey, this is good, this is the best restaurant. It can be, nobody is really checking.
Completely understand, yes, but overall, you can have a very good idea of what the restaurant is. But Yelp specifically, this is a good thing, Yelp specifically for real estate is horrible. Because what it happens, I have ran Yelp for other real estate agents, and what happens is, if someone leaves a bad review, there's no way to take it down. Let's say that you have a client and you say, oh, please, can you, send a review, They write the review, and I don't know how, but they kind of like figure out, and they decide they want to take down that review. They take it down. So it's very hard, and also because it has to do with the timing of real estate agents have a very specific timing on when clients post, when the transaction ends, basically. And they're kind of made to admin restaurant reviews. So they don't believe real estate reviews. They're like, well, but that no one has written anything, and suddenly you have a beautiful review out of this person. And they take it down, and I've been on the phone with them for hours, trying to either take down or have them put up one of the reviews that has it. It's impossible. So if you can, because also there is this thing that someone can go to Yelp and create like Joanna Velarde at Coldwell Banker, and suddenly now you have a profile. It's horrible. But what I say about reviews, I either go to Zillow for real estate agents, Zillow, or Google My Business. Mainly Google My Business. I think it's really important. So again, reviews and testimonial, online forums and communities. There are a ton of groups on Facebook that you can go on, that people that are looking for houses, people that are looking to sell, people that are looking to lease. Does anybody know if Great Park is a good community to live in? Yes, yes, it is. I'm Joanna. Hi, nice to meet you. Let me know if I can help. That's the way you connect. Because people don't know things. So a lot of people, specifically boomers or older people, go to Facebook and ask, is this a good place to live? Is this a secure neighborhood to live in? And you have to jump in, even if you don't know that person, on the comments. Hello, my name is Ted. I work for Golden Properties. I would love to. Those are the type of things. Phone calls, email communication, meetings, in-person property viewings. Are you doing calls? Email communication, do you have a CRM system? Do you have a database? In-person property viewings, maybe you are holding open houses for other agents, and maybe someone's looking, and then you can help that buyer look for other properties, etc. They're doing negotiations, documentation, paperwork. Do you have everything ready? Do you have a TC? What I'm saying is, there is a journey of every person in real estate. Make sure that you have your best presentation of each. That for your TC, I don't know, you have something branded, or if I need this to be done, a certain way, I don't know. Relationship, follow-up and communication, referrals and testimonials, ongoing support. Again, this you would do through your CRM system, or maybe you call them every 6 months. Hey, how are you? How's the new house? Are you whatever? I don't care. Thank you, but not yet, because I want to show you an example of what it is that I just talked about. How are we doing on time? Perfect.
While she's doing that, another good resource for demographics for certain areas is RPR, Realtor Property Resource, that you can access to the MLS. And if you type in a search for a neighborhood with an address, it'll tell you it's the population 50% are between this age and this age. And then most of them make an average of this much money, per year and whatever it is, but you get a pretty good idea of who lives there. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Canva. I'm just gonna give you a little introduction to Canva. We love Canva. You can do, sheets, docs, whiteboards, presentations, social media, photo editor, video, print, website, anything. And the cool thing about this, so I have a million files, as you can see, that I've worked on forever, right? Okay. So I'm gonna choose one of them that I worked for this class, and I'm just gonna. I'm so sorry, that's all again. Okay. So I have this, right? This is a template. So this is branded, right? So this is for this real estate agent. Because also, if you're posting, I don't want you to post purple and green and white and gold and black. Have a brand, have a logo, have a color. Like, you are Joanna V, Realtor, and everybody knows that everything you send out is black and white, right? Stick to it. So just listed, open house in escrow, price drop, just sold, reviews, market snapshots for April. Are you ready to become a homeowner? This is a hook. Checklist for buyers or sellers. The benefit of VA home loans, things to know in today's shifting market. another testimonial, a meme, and seasonal, Memorial Day, whatever it is, right? So once you have this this template, all you need to do now is change information. You're not gonna have to design every single time. So like, okay, I have a just listed, right? We're gonna do the just listed, okay? So I have that. Here is my logo, offered at, address, specs, I don't know. So this was, let's say, my last listing, no? I have a new listing, is this one. See how I just, boom. You can put any picture, see? And then you just change here, this is 1 million. And this doesn't really look. You're using these colors, so you don't like go, somewhere else. So I'm gonna do this. That looks better. So it's fine. Now I'm gonna download it, right? Actually, let me put a house. Okay. And I'm gonna download it. This is so cool because before it's like, oh my God, what's the format? What's the size? I don't know. Share. Also, you can resize it and you can custom size. You can always see it for social media. Are you printing something? Is it a presentation? And it'll give you the default sizes forever. You don't have to worry about these things. Also, if you are, let's say, doing something else that is not an open house, but needs another type of picture, let's say it's for buyers and you need a living room. They have a huge stock photo what? Center, data, I don't know. Gallery. And you can use any of these, and these are free. Oh, if you pay for the $12. And you can use any of them, like you can even do Californian. Sunsets. And these are California sunsets. See? So let's say I'm just gonna do this again. I'll go to my uploads. And then I'll put a house here, okay? I don't like this house. I like this one better. Okay, so now I'm gonna download. This is the first step. Download. As a PNG, it also gives you best for complex images and illustrations, best for sharing. I'm sharing it. It's a JPEG, right? You don't move anything here. You have 1 million pages. So you just have to choose page number 2, as you can see here. This is the one that I'm downloading, right? So I tell current page 2, which is where I am. Sorry. Then download page 2. And then done. And it downloads. So now I'm gonna go to Facebook because I'm gonna post it, right? Let's go to ChatGPT first. And I'm gonna say, create a listing description for this property. And I'm just gonna go to our office and I'm just gonna grab whatever. This is not even the house that I picked, but I just wanna grab. Man, this is Mike didn't do a good job here because he probably used ChatGPT. And I don't know what this means, so I'm just gonna grab another. Okay. So I'm gonna grab this description, okay? Oh no, but I'm telling them to do, I'm telling it to do the description. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Go back. Create a listing description for this property. I'm just gonna give her this information. And everything else he's got ChatGPT is gonna grab from the image we created, that we downloaded, right? Let's see what it creates. Just listed in Long Beach, 2460 Vuelta Grande Avenue, offered at 1,979,000, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,200 square feet. It's beautiful, upgraded home blends modern sophistication with timeless charm. Located in a sought after Long Beach neighborhood, this move-in ready property boasts designer finishes, sleek flooring, and fully updated chicken, perfect for entertaining. The open concept layout is ideal for both everyday living and hosting guests. Enjoy the spacious blah 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 blah. Hot tip for buyers. Strengthen your offer by including any concessions up front, such as requests for seller paid closing costs or an interest rate buy-down. Let's make this dream home yours. One. And then I'm gonna cut, here, for example, they didn't add a CTA. I didn't ask to add a CTA. CTA is call to action. Every single piece of information you put out, you have to tell people what to do with it. So I'm just gonna do regenerate with CTA. I'm not gonna read it again, but let's say what I put in there. Don't wait, schedule a private showing today and make this stunning home yours. Okay, so then I'm gonna copy this. Boom. And then I'm gonna go to Facebook. Meta Business Suite. This is the back end of your business profile on Facebook, okay? It says here Meta Business Suite. This is the office's account. This is just to keep it, yeah. You're gonna, I'm just here. Make a post. So Facebook will always give you like, oh, today's 4th of July. You better do a post about 4th of July. Today, they want us to make a post about World Emoji Day. We don't care. Okay, so I'm gonna create a post. I click here. So here, right now, when I post for the office, I post for Coldwell Banker Platinum Properties. I post to the Instagram account of Coldwell Banker Properties. I post to so-called real estate, I can't see what it says, network, Orange County real estate professionals, and our office group, right? So you can have groups that like maybe you find a group for Woodbridge specifically. You might need admin permission, but because they tell you normally like, we don't want listings, we don't want blah, blah, blah. So then you know what kind of content they will accept and you can post accordingly. So I've decided, add photo or video. I downloaded this, right? Remember? Oh, you can see that, but you can see it now. Just a second, boom, it's right there. And then I'm just copy pasting what ChatGPT gave me. I know it didn't work. There we go. There it is. Just listed in Long Beach. Where? I clicked on the location thing here. This helps also with the algorithm. So you put here, this is in Long Beach, right? Save. Now, remember I told you to do this on your free time on a Sunday where you have nothing to do. We're gonna schedule it. You can either post it right now, which we're not gonna do, or you can schedule it. We're gonna schedule it. Scheduling options. It gives you, see, sometimes they give you active times, not every time, but sometimes they do. So if we click here, we're gonna see, okay, so tomorrow Facebook is gonna be active at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. or Saturday at 8 a.m. When do you wanna post it? I'm gonna do Saturday at 8 a.m. And then for Instagram, it tells me your active times are these. Well, I'm gonna post this tomorrow. I'm not gonna save it because I'm gonna delete all of this. Oh, I'm gonna save it. So as you can see. So now I click on schedule. Here is telling me, do you want to boost it? Boosting is a form of an ad campaign. So what it does, it grabs your post and, well, this is a different class, but you can boost this as an ad, okay? And it's very organic, so you can just follow the steps and, yeah. It's telling you right now, for example, if you put $91 for 7 days, these are the estimated daily results. 1.3K to 3.9K account center that would be reached in Long Beach, because I put Long Beach
And
here.
that's $91 total for the duration of the 7 days, not $91 per day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's total, and it gives you like an idea of, like, the engagement is 197 to 560. So this is just an estimate, but it's very accurate. So it's gonna be $91. So then you decide like, oh, that's too much, maybe I just wanna put $3 a day. And that will amount to 7, I don't know, I have no idea, but then I would recommend, if you're gonna do something, don't do just 7 days, do 14. Cause then the algorithm kinda, cause this is another class, this is a lot, but you can run ads through here. So I'm gonna say maybe later. And it's scheduled, and I scheduled it because when you go to this is the planner, see, planner. And if you access the planner, these are your, my God, my English. Your tools, and I just go to planner. If anyone sees planner, it's the first one. Planner is gonna take me here, and I can see what I posted, right? And what is it's scheduled, so I can see like, oh, at 8 AM on Saturday, something's coming up. On Friday, something's coming up. I'm gonna delete this because we won't want this out. I'll delete this later. So yeah, so that's the cycle. That's it. So first, figure out who you're talking to. Then figure out what you're gonna say. Then translate with the help of ChatGPT to create content. Create the graphics and start posting. Thank you.
Wait, can you show us really quick on Canva,
Yes,
where you just start from the beginning?
Yeah.
And so you're looking for a post to use, so you can just type in real estate and it'll show you different,
oh, okay, so also if you pay for this,
even the free version.
Yeah. oh, okay, yeah, you do have free version, so this is the home, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I need an open house post. If I just type open house post, right? Billions. So let's say like, oh my God, I love this one, the first one. You can choose whatever, but I'm just gonna choose this one. You wanna customize this template? Yes, I do. Boom, right? So then I can change things here. Again, I go to my uploads where I have the pictures of my listing. And I just change. Boom. This is how it looks. And I just change the address. For more information, visit me. Saturday, August 25th. Boom, it's done. Then I go again to share, download, and the same thing. For anything, okay? Yeah, that was a good one, thank you. All right, if you get stuck with anything, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you with anything. I'm not promising that I will know, but I will research and figure it out.
Did you bring a business card?
Yes,
So we
I
can-
have a business card. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, and that's it.
Any questions at home?
No.
Okay,
All right,
thank you guys.
bye, Harriet.
Bye, Cecilia.
You just